Alright, so this is just a quick video on my Raspberry Pi project to control the water flow to refill the tank on my Keurig coffee pot. So when the coffee pot's empty, it blinks a blue LED. So what I put together, this is just a Pi hat, Adafruit Perma Pro hat. Really cool because it just snaps on through the GPIO connector, and it just kind of sits on top of the Raspberry Pi. Kind of neat. You can just put it in a case, and there's your project. So hopefully this focuses better. There we go. So what I have is a comparator chip over here and a photocell or CDS cell and a potentiometer. So basically it compares the resistance from the photocell and the potentiometer, and when the potentiometer has greater voltage across that comparator chip, it sends the signal back through the GPIO pins to the Pi. So every time the light blinks in the coffee pot, I'm able to count that as a blink, and once I have enough blinks in a row, then I know that the light is in fact flashing. And what'll happen is I have 12 volts coming in here, and the 12 volts is controlled by a transistor. It's kind of hard to see, but my screwdriver is on it right now. And the transistor just acts as an on and off switch to control the solenoid. This is a 12 volt water solenoid. Just turns on and off when 12 volts is applied and lets water flow. So I'm going to hook that up to the fill line for the refrigerator, the one that hooks up to the ice maker. That's behind the fridge. Just put a little T-valve in there and hook the rest up to this. And so the trick is just to count blinking lights, and when I have 6 of them that are timed properly, and we check that in software, the coffee pot fills. So let's go ahead and see this guy work. So the first thing I'm going to do is on my Pi, I'm running this headless, by the way. So you're seeing my PC right now. This is from a laptop, and I am SSH'd into the Pi. So I wish I had a better way to type and hold this. So I'm going to pause and get into the right directory. Okay, so here's the directory. Might look kind of weird to have a .exe file on a Linux machine, but I wrote this code in Mono because I'm a C# developer, and it's just easier for me than Python. Although I could have done it in Python, I just chose this. And so I'm going to go ahead and run the executable through Mono, and so started success. So what we have to do here is calibrate. Remember I said on the circuit here that we're going to be comparing the photocell to the potentiometer. So I'm going to grab my cell phone over here, and hopefully this doesn't mess up. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the picture of this video. But I'm going to run a flashlight app, and I'm going to have it blink. And I'm going to point it at my Pi. Now, nothing's happening. If you look at the screen, it still just says started. And the reason this is because it's not calibrated yet. So I'm going to put a screwdriver in this pot, and this is where that green LED comes in. Basically, I want that green LED to be turning on. I don't know if you can tell, but now I'm getting enabled and disabled. And so it counted 6 of them. It said the coffee pot is blinking, and it activated the solenoid, and then I just have a timeout. So I don't know if you heard that click, but that was it, allowing water to flow through the solenoid. And so I can get that back to here. You can hear it. There it goes. So that's pretty much it. It does detect false positives, So if I blink the light manually and, leave, you can see every time I turn the light on, I'm just manually turning the light on and off. It is detecting those, but if it takes more than some buffer period, which I have at 2 seconds right now, and my flashlight app crashed. So that will just help the fact that the blinks are in the wrong time. So it looks like the flashlight app crashed and doesn't want to come back. Of course, that's how it works in the video, right? So basically what it would have done, and if I can get it going again really quickly here, I'll show you what it, oh, there we go. Okay, so once I get the right amount in there, even if I start doing it, you see what it says? It says reading false positives, clearing readings. And so it would take 6 successful ones. Now I got it blinking again. And that time it got it. And the pot would fill and the thing would stop blinking. So that's it. That's my project. I will be putting the source code up somewhere, probably GitHub, and I'll have another video that shows off everything working. All right, cool. Thanks.